Hi everyone, this is Vince back with another video for my series. I know it's been a little bit a while since I've done one, and I know what you're thinking. Hey Vince, have you lost weight? Yes, I have, almost 20 pounds. Thanks for noticing. But let's get back to the video though, shall we? This is going to be a review for Ken the Bug Guy. If you watched my last video, which was just an update on the size of my tarantulas, you did see that Lurch, my Cerbogopus shote, was in pretty bad shape, and he may have even probably was dead when I was filming that. But yeah, he didn't make it. So I've replaced him, not with another Cerbogopus shote. I wanted to get something that was going to be in around the 3.5 inch size, like the spiders I already have. I didn't want to start again with a little 1/4 inch guy and have him way behind the others. So I just wanted this group to be all about the same size, so I just found an inexpensive tarantula that I could get from Ken for that was about 3 inches or so. So what I've got is the Grammostola Rosea. It's a Chilean Rose Hair. So I'm going to unpackage that and open it here. We'll take a look at it, and I put together its new enclosure. So that's ready to go here. Just got a little hide in there for it, though a lot of people say they won't even use the hide, but small container, and this is what I'll put them in. The standard substrate that I'm using, that I've been using, is some potting soil along with a little cocoa fiber and just a little bit of vermiculite mixed in. These tarantulas come from a very dry region, one of the driest regions probably in the world. So they get very little moisture, so there's a pinch of dampness in there, very little. They like it very dry. They don't have a problem with it being dry, so don't have to worry about much moisture in there for the Chilean Rose. So they're supposed to be very docile, very gentle, though I guess they can, just like any of them, they're individuals. You can get one in the species that doesn't fit the prototype or this, and it can be aggressive. If you've watched any John 3800's videos, you'll see he has one that's very gentle, one that's pretty aggressive. So let me get the box, reposition the camera, and we'll take a look at this shipment from Ken the Bug Guy. Alright, so here we are, ready to unpackage the new Chilean Rose. We'll see how this goes. This is my review of Ken the Bug Guy. Let me just get this camera set a little bit different, at least I can see a little bit different. Alright, so here we go, unpacking. I have my tweezers, little paintbrush, little container form. So inside, full styrofoam box, which is always good. You can see it's a whole styrofoam box. Get that out of the way. So well packaged in that styrofoam box. We got stuffing inside. Oh, and here he is. There he is. Actually, not as much packing in the vial as I've seen sometimes in some of the videos for Ken the Bug Guy. I don't know if you can see that, but there he is. Like I said, just not as much packing as I've normally seen, but still, hopefully he's in good shape. We're going to open the vial and see if we can get him out of there. Yeah, there you go, buddy. Oh yeah, he's good size. Yeah, definitely 3 inches, I bet. Every bit of it. So yeah, and he seems healthy. Doesn't seem to be any problems with him. There he is. And now we'll we'll kind of move them gently into this container here, and then into his housing. But he seems to be in good shape. No worse for the wear. Let's see if we can just get him to kind of walk. It's okay, buddy. Go ahead. There you go. Yeah. Nice and easy. Yeah, he seems pretty docile, pretty gentle. No real, of course he's also been on a trip from Tucson, Arizona to New Hampshire, so that'll maybe take some of the fight out of you sometimes. But they are typically a gentle species. So we'll just get his enclosure here that we're going to put him in. Yeah, and he's ready to go right out. Moved right into it. Seems to be very comfortable in there. He walked right out of the cup and in there, so very easy transfer. Nothing fancy in the enclosure yet. Just a basic hide, which he may or may not use, but he or she is a beauty. I mean, that's a pretty looking spider. So my review for Ken the Bug Guy, excellent. I mean, that is a nice looking spider. Healthy, came out just fine. Very pleased with that. I give him a couple of days to adjust, and then we'll go ahead and start feeding him and see how he does. But, very, very nice. So my review for Ken the Bug Guy is excellent. The packaging was excellent. You know, I thought maybe there wasn't a lot in that vial, but it was probably all that was needed for that size spider. He traveled well. As soon as I opened the lid, he started to let his legs out, and I pulled the paper out. He just got out. He walked fine. He's doing really well. So very excited, happy with that, an excellent transaction. So I give full thumbs up to Ken the Bug Guy. I also wanted to kind of give a shout out to the Storming Wolf 12, because in one of my earlier videos, way long time ago, I asked for suggestions for names for my teas, and he came up with one for my Brachypalmabomi, the Mexican fire leg, Blaze, and I love it. I love it. So I'm going to go with Blaze for the Mexican fire leg. I have my Canthoscuria broccolahursti is named Bigfoot. So now I will obviously have to name the Chilean Rose. I still have to name the Heteroscrotum maculata. Though that one, he's kind of skittish. He's all over the place in his enclosure. He's going to be kind of whitish, so I'm thinking I might call him Flake. Fits for the whitish color, and because he's kind of flaky, seems to be all over the place in there. So I might go with Flake. But then I still need a name for the Lacidora parhabana, and I still will need a name for my Grammostola rosa. So, but an excellent review for Ken. Now, just a couple of points, since it's been a while since I've done the videos. Part of that's been just because, you know, as you're in this stage with them, there's not a lot of new things that go on besides them getting a little bit bigger. I am going to do a feeding video the next time, because most of them feed really well now, so not like when they were tiny slings where they wouldn't even always go after it. It's more impressive now to see the feeding video, so I'll do a feeding video the next time I feed them, which will be in a couple of days. And I'm also looking forward to them getting bigger, because now they're still in that small size that I have the new Chilean Rose in. That small size, there's not a lot you can put in there for decorations. There's just not much room for them. So that's something to keep in mind too. You can decorate your small enclosures, but you know, just you're going to be moving them into bigger enclosures. You're probably going to be using bigger decorations. So I just haven't done it, but I am looking forward to, as they get bigger, being able to get them in bigger enclosures that I can really make look kind of nice and give them the feel, maybe the tropical feel or the jungle feel that will go neat with the tarantulas. So looking forward to doing that. So I think that's all I've got for right now. I will do a feeding video. I also will do an update on my dubia roaches and show you how the colony's doing. It's been working great. I have some males and females set aside that are breeding, and they're breeding like crazy, producing plenty of young. Of course, there's also breeding happening in my feeder box because there's some males in there, so that's breeding. They seem to really like lettuce. You put leaves of lettuce in there, they tear it apart. It's completely gone in a day or two, so they really seem to like the lettuce. But I'll do a video of that too, and show you that. So, but that's it for now on the review for Ken the Bug Guy. Excellent, very happy with it. I ordered it yesterday. It was overnighted here, and everything worked out great. So thanks for watching.